Good morning! Another beautiful day for you. Today, the first day in Italy. We are going to go and explore the beautiful walled city of Lucca. And behind me you will see the Basilica of San Frediano. It's actually quite unique in a couple of ways. It's a church built on the site of an old early church, retained the tower of the previous church. It's also got an amazing fresco, Byzantine fresco, on the top. But let me show you around a little bit. Quite beautiful. That's the Basilica of San Frediano in Lucca. Come on, let me show you inside. We're going to head into the Piazza Amphitheater. This is an old Roman amphitheater. So listen to some Puccini on the way. This is an old Roman amphitheater where houses have been built around the amphitheater. It's a little papillon again. Now no longer functions as an amphitheater. It still retains its shape to celebrate its history. The story is that the stands, after it was being used as an amphitheatre for a while, the stands were standing empty, people started moving in, living in them, then building houses around it, and it became this. Various events are held in the square, and it's surrounded by lots and lots of different places to eat and different things in the middle. Quite a remarkable place. Just imagine, I'm sort of walking through an amphitheatre where a few 100 years ago, or thousands years ago, people were racing chariots, fighting, goodness knows what, putting on the entertainment for the local people. Next on our places to see is the Church of St. Michael in the Piazza of St. Michael de Foro, I believe. Amazing marble church, huge tower, a statue of St. Michael right on the top that I'll try and get a picture of, where they've actually mechanised it so the angel Michael can flap his wings. He's standing on top of a dragon that he's defeated. Well, let me show you a little bit around the piazza and St. Michael's. I'm not sure if it's a church or cathedral. There's a lot of work. You see the pillars up on the thing, and there's St. Michael right at the top. I don't know if you can see him or not. I'll see if I can tip you up a little bit. There you go. Let's show you around a bit. Historic site on our tour of Lucca is St Martin's Cathedral, which outside is undergoing some repairs and maintenance at the moment, but let's have a good look inside and see what it's like. It's €3 each to go in. Let's go in. All this looking around historic sites and the heat is enough to make you tired. So apart from drinks, essentials to get a nice Italian gelato or ice cream. So after the mic, let's go in and get an ice cream. Oh, good evening! And it's got later in the day, the sun is slipping down the sky. It's a beautiful day still, and we're now walking on top of the wall that surrounds Lucca, the Lucca Old Town. It's 4 kilometers of huge wall. You can see how wide it is. It was built in the times to protect against cannons, not against bows and arrows, so that's why it's so wide. Flat on the top, so now it's perfectly preserved. There's little side paths down into the town that you can dive off and investigate, explore, but it's really nice in the evenings to wander around under the trees. There's some trees ahead, honest, and just enjoy the relaxing evening walking around the city. It's also later in the day, it gets a bit quieter because a lot of people come to Lucca from day trips, because you can get here like half an hour from Pisa, an hour from Florence, so it is easy to come here from a day trip. So the evenings it does get a lot quieter because a lot of the day trippers go, and a lot of the locals enjoy jogging, cycling, and just strolling, walking their dogs, as well as the tourists. No, the tourists are walking, they're not walking the tourists. Or maybe some of them are. Anyway, it's a nice way to relax and spend the evening as the sun goes down before we go into the town and find somewhere to eat for the evening, and then have a little wander around Lucca in the evening light before we head home. We have had a beautiful day wandering Lucca. Now the sun is setting, it's time to pick one of the many trattorias and cafes in one of the many squares and get some food. So I'm in Puccini Square, or the square where Puccini's house is. I know it's called Puccini Square. Well, there's 5 restaurants here, or at least. I'm just going to pick one and eat. Let's try this one. Oh, I'm stuffed after a lovely meal, some lamb, potatoes, and I couldn't even manage a dessert, although they did look tempting. But I will confess, I did have an ice cream early, another ice cream early. Be warned, once you start having the ice creams here, oh, you'll want another, and then another, and then another. They are so good. Anyway, it was a really nice meal. Now, I'm going to wend my way through the old city back home and show you a few of the evening sights. Because some of the buildings are lit up beautifully at night, and it's quite a nice atmosphere. Still quite busy, but a lot quieter than during the day. So just heading from Chini Square to the Cathedral.